OCS employs around 60,000 people around the world. In terms of British companies down here in New Zealand, we're probably the largest employer. In terms of British company in Thailand, we are the second largest employer after Tesco's. As a group, we specialise in outsourced services, doing those activities that are non-core to you, many of you whom are our clients. Now, we may be known for cleaning, catering, security, but we also do some rather odd things as well. We're one of the leading companies in the world providing assistance for disabled passengers to move through airports. We dock ships and unload them. We actually provide on one or two of our contracts paramedics and people to drive trains. So essentially anything that falls into the non-core category for our clients is what we do. And more than that, OCS is a family business, founded in 1900 and still owned by the Goodliff family 111 years later today. We're very keen on what we term the Asian axis for expansion into the future. And our operations first started down here in New Zealand some 20 years ago, under the brand of Canon for washroom services and OCS for site-based services. I'm really pleased now that our philosophy, which we've adopted everywhere in the world, of being an international group, but we're very much a local group in how we deliver our services. So here in New Zealand, if you talk to any of our staff, this is a New Zealand company operating in New Zealand and really recognising the challenges and opportunities of New Zealand. And so much so that as a business philosophy, we probably fall into the category of conscious capitalism rather than just capitalism. We very much believe we need to put something back into the communities from which we draw our staff and we work. And it's very moving. I was in Christchurch in February, and we brought all of our senior management team in from around the world. We had a conference down there. We wanted to do an event to support our staff and say thank you, which we did. We also entered into fundraising and supporting local charities to get back involved with the communities with which we interface. It was a great success and something we're extremely proud of and is ongoing. And of course, little did we know, a few weeks later, another major earthquake would take place, and we have continued that support thereafter. One area of particular focus is sustainability, the environment and people. We have taken a piece of New Zealand innovation, a business called EnviroComp, where we have taken the ability to compost nappy waste. It may not be very exciting to many of you, but actually it's one of the biggest problems of a product that doesn't break down that quickly when into landfill. We've taken the technology that's been invented down here in New Zealand and we've brought it on a global basis with a view of expanding it around the globe. And EnviroComp is a great example of meeting the sustainable demands of the future, to taking a cross-world approach to a solution of bringing the best of our skills from here in New Zealand back out around the globe. And I'm particularly pleased in that piece of innovation, which we're really promoting now with some zest and enthusiasm for the future. As far as the rugby is concerned, I guess no comment from me about winners and losers. I would just like to say and acknowledge the tremendous organisation that's gone on down here in New Zealand to make it such a successful event so far. And as a family business and a business that employs a lot of people, it's a great example of the benefits of sport and people working together in teamwork, which I believe is so important for the youngsters and kids that are growing up today, to know that sport can be such an influence and promoter of the right attitudes and behaviours that we're looking for in the future. So all the players down here are helping set that example. And that is it for me. So thank you for joining us here. It's been great to be the primary sponsor, and I look forward to meeting as many of you as I can this evening. Thank you.